prends 5 secondes. Moi, c'est parti.
Okay. So, can you introduce yourself, please?
Hi, my name is Serena Govindaya. I recently graduated with a bachelor's in international relations from American University in Washington, D.C., and I am a fellow with the American India Foundation, which has allowed me to come here to Kalkari Sangeet Vidyalaya, KSV, to be communications coordinator for 10 months.
And why did you choose to become a volunteer here?
So I chose to become a volunteer in India because I wanted the opportunity to reconnect with my cultural roots, with my heritage, to get to see how my family in India lived before they immigrated to America. But for me, I really wanted to come to Kalkari Sangeet Vidyalaya because I really resonated with the mission of uplifting students through the performing arts to help pull them out of poverty. That was something I really felt deep in my soul. And beyond that, I felt like I had the communications experience necessary to help them where they had a gap.
Okay, thank you. And why did you choose to become a volunteer and not to apply for a job, or like why volunteering specifically?
So I wanted to become a volunteer instead of going straight into the workforce because I feel like volunteering is the best way to see how people across the world live and to really get a community-based experience you can't get in the typical workforce. So I felt like volunteering could help fill that gap in my college education, this would then help me become a more empathetic and better worker in the workforce when I choose to enter it.
And do you feel that here you can put your formation, like your education, on your mission?
Yes, I absolutely feel like I can use my education in my mission here at KSV, and that's because I studied international relations, so I studied how international politics, especially with communications and the arts, impacts foreign policy, and that's what I get to do here. I get to help create communications for KSV that then go on our social media that people all over the world see. So it's using communications as a way to connect people across different cultures, across different country lines. So I really feel like I get to make full use of my education here.
And as a communicator, could you tell us what do you think about KSV? Like, what is the school? What is the project?
So I really love KSV. KSV has built such a wonderful community, really in the middle of nowhere, it feels like. And I really feel like I've been able to form close bonds with the students here, with the children. It's really given my life like a new purpose. Like I feel like I've learned so much about myself being here.
And thank you. What is the project of KSV?
KSV's project.
Yeah.
Okay, so Kalkari Sangeet Vidyalaya, KSV, aims to uplift KSV aims to uplift students and young children from across northern Karnataka to help empower them through the performing arts and to give them an education, housing, food, with the intention of pulling them out of poverty. They support students from 1st through 10th standard with education here at the school, and then they financially support students pursuing their PUC and undergrad education.
And how the volunteers can impact the school, like how they can be on the school, what can be the duties, what they can do?
So there's a lot of different ways you can get involved in volunteering at KSV. For me, I work in the office in communications. You can also do fundraising in the office and whatnot. You can also get involved as a nurse to help provide healthcare to all the students, to help take care of them. You can also get involved as a warden to help the students in their day-to-day life, teach them how to take care of themselves, to take care of them, and whatnot. So there's a lot of ways you can get involved, all of which impact the students in a positive manner.
Thank you. And could you tell us a bit what is a daily life in KSV for you?
Yeah, so daily life in KSV, every morning I go to meditation with the kids at 7:15 in the morning. I sit with them while they eat breakfast, and then I take some time to myself to prepare for the rest of the day. And then around 9:30 I head to the office. I stay there till 5 p.m. And then I go take some rest, take some time for myself after the day, and then after dinner, I go to the hostels and like to spend time with the kids until I go to sleep at night.
Okay, and could you tell us a bit the challenge that you're facing here?
Yeah, so the Indian workforce is very different than American workforce, the American education system. So just navigating how to be flexible, how to be accommodating in this new environment has definitely been a challenge, but I also think it's a very valuable skill that this flexibility this is a valuable skill that you can take with you anywhere. Yeah.
And after 4 months, what could you say about the experience that it brings to you? What do you feel? How did it change you? Yeah.
I think in a lot of ways, KSV has made me a lot more comfortable with myself. I know I can do hard things like moving to a different country across the world immediately after graduating college. I know I can do things like this now. It's also made me a lot more accommodating. I see myself becoming more compassionate, more empathetic in the way that I approach work, the way that I approach my interactions with my peers, with the students here, the longer I've been here. So yeah, it's been a really great learning experience, not only on a professional level, learning more about doing communications work on the scale that KSV operates at with such a massive campus, but also in terms of who we cater to, just such a wide range of people and such large partners. So I've learned a lot about communications on this very big scale, but also I've learned a lot about myself.
And could you tell us more about also like the relation that there is here between Indians, volunteers, between volunteers also, like how is it going on?
Yeah, so KSV has volunteers from all over the world. I think that's one of the really cool things about the school. It gives you a true intercultural experience. And we typically communicate through English because that's kind of the bridge language here. The students learn English in their classes as part of the Karnataka State Board education. And most of the volunteers speak English with each other because that is also the common language we all share. And yeah, volunteers, we all live in the same area. We share space, we share a kitchen. We make time for each other beyond the students. Like we have volunteer night every Saturday. It's a great way for us to bond with each other and to strengthen the volunteer community, which is really, really nice. And I think the volunteers also have contributed very well to my intercultural experience. I'm not just an Indian American working in India. I'm an Indian American working in India with French and French Canadian volunteers as well. And so it's truly like very diverse in that sense. And it's given me a lot of really cool experiences that I don't think I would have gotten anywhere else. So yeah.
And one last question. Do you have already idea for after? Like,
Yeah, so right now my plan is after I finish here to go to law school. And that's part of the reason I wanted an experience working in such a specific tight-knit community, because I think at the end of the day, working in the law profession is about community. It's about advocating for a certain community, to make yourself part of it, to hear about their struggles and how you can help them. And so for me, getting to work in a community like KSV has given me a lot of experience I think will be very valuable as I pursue my legal education and then as I become a lawyer in the future.
do you want to add something?
Yes, if you're interested in volunteering, I say you should just go for it. It can be really scary at first, but the experiences that you get from doing it, the things you learn about yourself, is truly unique, and it's not something you can just learn if you stay complacent. And so, yeah, I say take the risk.
Nice. Thank you.
Yeah.
So nice. You have like a lot of keywords